So I think most of you are here from my TikTok and you kind of already know who I am, but just in case, my name is Xenia, or Zen for short, even though the amount of letters is the same. I am a trans woman from Ukraine. I also have Tourette's syndrome and I'm homeless. I want to talk a little bit about why it happened. My relationship with my parents has never been great, and the more I analyze my childhood and the way I grew up, the more I realize that it's actually been pretty bad. Over a half a year ago, I moved out to my grandma. I thought it would be a better place for me to stay, which didn't really work out because then I also figured out I'm trans, and with my grandma, it was not the best. Then I stayed at my friend's place, and during those times, I've been talking to my mom, and I thought I was getting somewhere. I thought our relationship was kind of getting better, even through my coming out as a woman. I was moving out of my friend's place to move back with my parents because I thought we would live together somehow. But the day I moved, we had a very tense conversation. My mom told me that she doesn't understand why I prefer to live at someone else's expense. I knew it wouldn't be easy with my parents, as always, but I thought that we were on a different stage of our relationship, we would all be trying to improve it, to live as some sort of family. But I found myself in a fucking wolf's den. How can you prefer living at someone else's expense? How can you prefer being in constant stress all the fucking time? How can you prefer having suicidal thoughts? It's not a fucking preference, it's it's something that needs to be fixed with support and help, and I wouldn't get that with my parents, as I found out to my shock. At that moment, I had one thought in my mind: throw yourself out of a window. But I'm very happy that another thought overshot it, saying there's an LGBT organization in your city, go there first. So I did. I ran away. I didn't have fucking anything with me. I didn't take my shoes. I was very fortunate that I had a card in my pocket so that I could pay for a little bit of things. Then it was a very hard day. You know, being homeless isn't easy. The next day I decided, you know, I will return and try to have another conversation for the nth time. And also because, you know, I wanted to take some of my shit with me and shoes, because I didn't have shoes and my feet were very hurt at that point. My father greeted me at the doorstep. We started talking. It was another tense and kind of a short conversation, during which I expressed how I understand that, you know, all of this investment that you've put in me, and how I should be working right now since I'm almost 21. I get it. I get the stance. But there are things that are in the way, and I'm not just choosing to ignore them. I hate living with them. I want to change it, and I need my parents' help with that, because aren't they the ones that are supposed to give you help? They're the people that fucking brought me into this world. I didn't ask for that. So there I am telling him the same thing, that alongside all of the good things that you have put in me, you also damaged me a lot. And I need to work through that first. And his response was that I need to take personal responsibility for the way he parented me, that it's my fault that I interpreted his parenting in such a way that it traumatized me. And that's when I decided that, you know what, yes, I'm homeless. Yes, I don't have a lot of things, but being on the street for a while is fucking better than with my parents. So I left, and since then I've been just kind of surviving. Again, I'm very lucky that I have people in my life that help with so many things, and I have the people that are watching this right now. Not everyone gets to have that kind of support. The 1,000 euros, that is the goal of this GoFundMe. I need that money to start renting out a place, then pay for extra bills like water, electricity. That's probably going to be included aside from rent, then food, of course. This amount of money is going to be able to pay for around 3 months of living like that. And during that time, I will have to find sustainable income to keep going. Like honestly, my plans are to to work to monetize my online content because I feel like it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. I've had so many jobs, and a lot of them were barely tolerable. Some of them were awful. But here I'm actually I'm making things that other people are seeing and they're resonating with it. They're learning something, or they feel like they're not alone, they can relate to something, or they're just having a laugh. And I really want to do that. I think that kind of help is really important to people. And that's the thing that I apparently can't do, because a lot of people follow me on TikTok, which I kind of didn't expect, to be honest. Yeah, I really want to get back to that. I want to post something fucking funny. The last time I posted something funny was around 6 months ago, and even then it was induced by a depressive episode. But of course I know that that kind of thing isn't always possible, so I do have other options. I know 3 languages. I have people that I know that will take me for other types of jobs, so I have things to do. Thank you for visiting this page. Thank you for considering supporting me and helping me in this difficult time. If you have any questions, I presume there's some sort of comment section on GoFundMe. I'll be here when I have access to internet answering questions. I hope I get to pay back this favor by hopefully making some good content in the future. Educational, entertaining, just interesting. Or if that doesn't happen, I hope I get to pay you back by living my life. I think, I hope that's worth something too.